Man, welcome to Hood History with Dirty Folks. Man, today we taking another request. This one came from Chakra. He asked me to talk about Colin Powell. Dirty folks, dirty folks, dirty folks. Know your soul, know your soul. Okay, so here's the Black history on Colin Powell, and I'm gonna abridge a lot because there's only two real things to know about Colin. Number one, he was uh he was born during the silent generation to a Jamaican. Once again, he's Jamaican. Anyway, to a Jamaican man and a Scottish woman. So his dad got it right. He got a white woman. So once again, I would like to remind people that Loving versus Virginia was like 2 decades away. That people have been intermixing for a long time. Anyway, um, but yeah, he's a biracial kid to a couple out in Harlem. Um, I would, Harlem, New York. Um, Here's the two things you have to know about Colin Powell. He has a lot of accolades. He did amazing things. But the only two things you have to remember is this. All the time he grew up in Harlem, he was an average guy. It wasn't until he went to college and he took ROTC that he became the Colin Powell that we knew and loved to this day. Which brings me to number one thing is every man needs structure, hierarchy, and discipline, right? You avidly should seek to be part of a structure. For Colin Powell, his logo was the American flag. Good logo as any. And he worked that hierarchy until he was the highest ranked military personnel in America. He did that. 5-star general that started out in community college. He definitely did that. The second thing that you have to remember about Colin Powell, which kind of relates to the logo that he picked in the first, is Colin Powell decided to be American. Blacks don't want to be Americans. Blacks want to be something different. They just want to be anti-white, and they see whites as Americans, so they want to be anti-American while enjoying all the benefits of America, yet resenting America. It is the bipolarness of like hating your dad. That's the equivalent of hating America. It's like hating your dad. You hate the authority figure, but you need your dad. You see what happens when mom take over, the communities in shambles, the household in disarray. You 12 years old trying to figure out how you can buy her a house and get her out of jam. That don't happen at daddy house. But you don't like going to daddy house because he make you clean your room and cut the grass and do your homework and then checks your homework to make sure you did it right. Dad wants you to be great. Everything else that happened to Colin was because he accepted those two premises. That one, I like this system. I'm gonna work this system because I'm gonna kill for the logo, literally. And the second thing is, I am going to fully ingratiate with my nationality. I'm not going to buck my nationality and then ask my nationality to make concessions while I'm bucking my nation. Third thing, he a Jamaican. But I like Jamaicans, man. I'm just teasing for the people that saw the Marcus Garvey video. It ain't all bad with Jamaicans. Marcus Garvey was just a fat fraud, but shout out to Jamaicans. But yeah, that's it, man. Those are two things I got from Colin Powell, bro. Everything else is just a Wikipedia page. That's what made him awesome. But I would be remiss if I didn't mention that Colin Powell died recently from the jab complications. So, although he was a tribal man, um, he was a casualty of the propaganda that's going on because of these liberals. I want to remind you guys that Colin Powell was a career Republican. All of the administrations he was under were Republican. George Bush Sr. and Jr. He came into the game under Ronald Reagan. He was a conservative man, and liberal policies took him down. So, part of being tribal, even from the top down, is you take the directions of your commander-in-chief, but your commander-in-chief should not waver. That's why tribalism trumps democracy. But that's a discussion for another day. And that's been today's Hood History Report on Colin Powell. I'm going to get through all y'all requests, man. Maybe I do Noble Drew Ali next. But that nigga was Jamaican. God damn. Is there any American blacks? Can y'all send me an American black to do a hood history on? But I got y'all. I'm out. Love your brothers as you love yourself. Feed the pack. Tribe up.